Have you ever stopped to think about how fragile your bones are? With every movement, every step, you depend on them to support your body weight. But what happens when your bone strength starts to fail? Imagine the pain of not being able to take a simple walk or bend down to pick something up from the floor. This can be the reality for thousands of people, especially as they get older or lack proper care. But what if I told you that you can change that in just a few clicks? 5 minutes a day. This simple trick, which many people don't know about, can completely transform the way you relate to your body and your health. Without having to resort to expensive medications or invasive procedures. It's not a magic remedy or something difficult to achieve. It's something simple that can be incorporated into your daily routine without any complications. And best of all, you don't need to spend hours of your time to achieve the desired results. You may be thinking, this sounds too good to be true. But trust me, the solution is already within your reach, and you are one step closer to discovering something that could revolutionize the way you take care of yourself. Bone strength doesn't have to be a mystery or something that's out of reach. The key is in small daily habits, which when done consistently, have the power to strengthen your body from the inside out. Now, imagine the difference it would make if you felt stronger, more agile, and had healthier bones, without having to rely on complex interventions. In a moment, you will understand how it is possible to make this happen naturally, quickly, and effectively. And best of all, without excessive effort, without suffering. Just a small trick, but one that can have a big impact on your quality of life. If you're ready to discover this secret, then keep reading. The path to stronger bones and a life without limitations starts here. Let's explore together how one simple trick can change everything for you. Bone health is one of the most overlooked areas when it comes to well-being, but it is also one of the most crucial to quality of life. Imagine a scenario where you need more than just physical strength to perform everyday activities. Simple movements, such as bending down to pick something up, walking for long periods of time, or even getting out of bed, can become a real challenge if your bones are not functioning as they should. Osteoporosis, for example, is a condition that affects millions of people worldwide and is one of the main causes of fractures in the elderly. The worst part is that the disease often goes unnoticed until an incident occurs and the person realizes that they are suffering from fragile bones. But the most alarming thing is that osteoporosis often has no obvious symptoms until the fracture occurs. By then, it is too late. However, this doesn't have to be your fate. Many people believe that bone loss and osteoporosis are inevitable as we age, but this isn't true. There are ways to prevent, delay, or even reverse bone damage begin to show themselves over time. The key is to adopt healthy habits and, yes, a simple trick that can be done by anyone, at any age, in an accessible and efficient way. The point is that what you do today has a direct impact on the future of your bones. A sedentary lifestyle, poor diet, and lack of preventive care can accelerate the process of bone weakening. The big mistake many people make is to ignore these signs and put off taking care of their bones until the consequences become irreversible. It's not just about getting older, it's about quality of life that you will have over the years. But what if you could do something to prevent this? What if a simple daily habit could change this reality? That is the big question. The solution is within your reach, and the best part is that it doesn't require much effort or cost. Instead of waiting for the worst to happen, you can start now. Change is in your hands, and this next step could be key to ensuring you have strong, healthy bones, no matter your age. Have you ever heard of resistance training? Or maybe you've heard of how certain foods can be powerful allies for your bones. But what if I told you that by combining these two simple approaches, you can start strengthening your bones right now, without resorting to complicated or expensive treatments? Yes, you can start today, without spending hours training, or wasting money on supplements that promise miracles. The trick is in combination of resistance exercises and a balanced diet. It's that simple. You don't need to be an athlete or invest in expensive equipment to apply this technique. What you need to do is perform exercises that challenge your muscles and bones, such as lifting small weights or even performing movements, such as squats or push-ups. These exercises have an incredible power to stimulate bone formation and improve the density of your bones, making them stronger and less prone to fractures. But that's not all. Nutrition also plays a fundamental role. In this process, foods rich in calcium, vitamin D, and magnesium are essential for bones to strengthen efficiently. These nutrients work together to ensure that your bones not only get stronger, but also stay healthy for longer. Calcium, for example, is a major component of bone structure, while vitamin D helps with the absorption of this calcium, and magnesium is vital for the proper functioning of muscles and bones. You don't have to complicate things. The good news is that these exercises can be done anywhere, with little or no equipment. A simple walk or climbing stairs can make a difference. If you want an even bigger impact, incorporate the use of light weights or resistance bands will speed up the results. This aligns perfectly with a diet rich in calcium such as cheese, milk, broccoli, tofu and vitamin D found in fish such as salmon or sun exposure, to ensure that your bones not only get stronger, but that your bone health is lasting. The big twist here is that you don't have to wait until you feel pain or suffering to start taking action. In just 5 minutes a day, you can perform simple but highly effective exercises to boost your bone strength, and when combined with proper nutrition, you are giving your body everything it needs to be stronger and healthier. And best of all of this is simple, affordable, and can be done at home, without any complications. Now that you know the simple trick, let's move on to the simple scientific explanation, how all of this really works to transform your bone health. When you're ready to move forward, just let us know. Now that you know the simple trick to increase bone strength, let's understand, in a clear and simple way, how it works in your body. When you perform it, resistance exercises is basically creating a slight pressure on the bones. This may seem strange at first glance, but it is exactly this pressure that stimulates your body to produce more bone cells, strengthening the bone structure over time. When you do exercises that challenge your muscles, such as lifting weights, squatting, or even doing push-ups, you are generating small microtumors in your bones. These microtumors are essential because the body, when it realizes that there is a greater demand, begins to reinforce the bone structure, increasing the mineral density. This makes bones stronger and less prone to fractures, which is essential for anyone looking to stay healthy over the years. Furthermore, nutrition plays an equally important role in this process. Calcium, the most common mineral in bones, is crucial for ensuring that the bone structure is dense and strong. Calcium acts as a cement that keeps bones rigid and firm. However, for calcium to be absorbed and used in the best possible way, vitamin D is essential. Vitamin D facilitates the absorption of calcium in the intestine and ensures that it is directed to the bones, where it is most needed. Without vitamin D, even if you consume calcium-rich foods, your body will not be able to use them properly. Another fundamental nutrient is magnesium, which, although often overlooked, also plays a crucial role in bone health. Magnesium helps regulate the activity of bone cells and facilitates the interaction between calcium and vitamin D. In this way, it helps strengthen bones and optimize muscle function, which also contributes to improving bone strength. Together, these nutrients form an unbeatable team for maintaining bone health. However, what really makes all of this effective is the constancy. With the combination of regular exercise and a balanced diet, your body will begin to adopt this strengthening process continuously, which will generate benefits over time. By adding this simple trick to your daily routine, you will be training your body to become more resilient, stronger, and, most importantly, protected against bone diseases, such as osteoporosis. Now that you understand the science behind bone strengthening, it's time to look at the visible results and real benefits that you can achieve. Ready to continue? Now that you know how combining resistance exercise and a nutrient-rich diet can strengthen your bones, the big question is, what are the real results of this practice? Well, the answer is simple. You will notice a significant difference in your daily life, and this change goes beyond simply preventing fractures. First, you will feel an increase in your energy. With stronger bones and a more resilient body structure, your body will be able to move more easily and quickly. This means that everyday activities that might have previously caused discomfort, such as climbing stairs or carrying objects, will be much easier. This energy boost also brings more energy to your day-to-day life, allowing you to do more activities without feeling pain or excessive tiredness. Second, you will experience less pain and physical limitations. Many people live with joint and bone pain, especially as they age. Strengthening bones through regular exercise helps to relieve these pains, improving mobility and reducing the risk of injury. It is not uncommon for people who engage in resistance exercise to report a significant reduction in pain in their backs, knees, and other areas that are more susceptible to bone wear and tear over time. Third, the benefits don't stop at improving pain and mobility. When you start strengthening your bones, you're also promoting increases in bone density, which means your bones become denser and less likely to fracture. This is especially important for those who have a genetic predisposition or family history of osteoporosis or other bone conditions. Building bone density early on can dramatically reduce your risk of bone disease later in life. Furthermore, the benefits go beyond bone health itself. Resistance exercise also has a positive impact on your mental health. Regular physical activity is directly linked to the release of endorphins, neurotransmitters responsible for the feeling of well-being. This can mean stress reduction, improved mood, and increased personal confidence. You will feel stronger, more capable, and, most importantly, more motivated to continue practicing. Ultimately, the change will be visible not only in how you feel, but also in how you present yourself. With stronger bones and improved posture, your posture will become more upright and confident, reflecting an overall feeling of health and vitality. This impacts the way you interact with the world, making you feel younger and more willing to enjoy life. The results of strengthening your bone strength do not happen overnight, but with time and consistent practice, you will notice a significant transformation in your physical and mental health. Now, with these results in mind, it's time to do the invitation to action and explain how you can take the next step towards achieving lasting, effective bone health. Now that you understand how a simple trick, incorporated into your daily routine, can have a transformative impact on your bone health, it's time to take action. Don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today. The sooner you start doing resistance training and adopting a diet rich in calcium, vitamin D and magnesium, the sooner you'll see real benefits in your life. You can start right now. It doesn't matter if you're young or old, if you're in good shape or if you feel like you're starting to fall behind. 5 minutes a day can be enough to make you feel the difference. And the best part is that you don't need expensive equipment or a lot of time to dedicate yourself. A simple squat or lightweight lifting can be a good start. Your diet is also easy to adjust. Include foods rich in calcium, such as cheese and green vegetables, and take advantage of sunlight to get vitamin D. There are no complicated secrets here, just a commitment to your health. Now, imagine yourself, in a few weeks, experiencing an improvement in your mobility, your posture, and even your daily energy. Think about the feeling of being able to do activities that were previously difficult, without pain or discomfort. This is totally possible and within your reach. All you have to do is take the first step. Don't wait until it feels too late. Strengthening your bones isn't something you should leave until you're older. Start now, and your health will be much stronger and more resilient in the years to come. Click here to learn more about how to adopt these healthy habits in a simple and effective way. Join others who are already taking control of their bone health and transform your life with this simple and powerful trick. Are you ready to be the best version of yourself, with strong bones and a life full of movement, freedom and health? The first step is in your hands. Come on, start today.